Hey guys, my name is Joey Thomas, entrepreneur and small business educator here with 17 Hats. I am back with part 2 of 6 simple steps to recharge your small business. Now, if you've already watched part 1, you know that the first 3 steps was to declutter, organize your calendar, and begin to brainstorm your goals. Now, in today's video, we're gonna go through these last 3 steps, and this is a way, guys, for us to really kickstart our business again, no matter what time of the year it is. If things feel a little stagnant, if things are moving a little slowly, and you're not accomplishing what you feel you need to accomplish, sometimes it's the smallest of tweaks that'll make a huge difference. So let's go into tip number 4 of how to recharge your small business. I want you guys to begin to focus on improved communication. Now, we should always be on a quest to improve client communication year after year at all times of the year. The better you communicate, the better you connect. And that ultimately leads to more trust and bigger sales, guys. So let's start to consider some areas in which communication may have been lacking over the last year. And maybe, like I said, maybe that's just what we need to give us a little boost to recharge and to get motivated again moving forward in this year. So let's ask some questions when it comes to communication. How long does it take for you to respond to leads? How long did it take for you on average to respond to emails? Did you address challenges in a healthy and productive way? Or was it difficult? So how long did it take you to respond to leads? You know, it is 7 times more likely for new potential clients to sign with you if you respond in the first hour. So what are you doing? It is a form of communication because someone has reached out to you, and in order to complete that loop, you have to respond back, and you have to respond in a timely manner. So if you're having trouble with leads, consider creating a lead capture form and automating your initial email that goes out. I use 17 Hats to do this, and it's incredibly simple and effective. And it helps my clients know that they are wanted, that I do care, and that I do want to connect, right? So how long is it taking you to respond to emails? You might want to start looking at what time of the day you want to do emails. If looking at your emails first thing in the morning is causing too much anxiety and it kind of starts your day in a bad way, what if you do the first hour of the day, do something else, take other things off your to-do list and get into emails maybe in the 10 o'clock hour or the 11 o'clock hour when you've gotten the wheels kind of rolling or the ball rolling for a little while, right? So if you're not responding to emails within 24 hours, even up to 48 hours, which is still pushing it, you might want to start looking at how you can improve the email correspondence. So sometimes in your email, you can create lists, you can create categories, you can separate categories where you can see your clients in one mailbox by creating these different mailboxes that they drop into. So one of the problems that I had is my email will pull in emails from everywhere and it's really cluttered and it's so easy to miss. So I've started to create these mailboxes specifically for clients. I will add them into my contacts when they are a new lead, and that way I can create certain rules that'll drop them into specific mailboxes, and then I won't miss it. So email communication is really important. Also, how did you address challenges and conflict over the last year? Did you address it in a healthy and productive way, or did you avoid it? Did you allow the stresses of your day to kind of make it go sour? Consider looking at that communication as well, because even though a client may be unhappy at some point, doesn't mean they don't end up being a great client and even someone that refers you. It's all about how we handle these challenges, right? And honestly, one of the best forms of communication is setting expectations. Did you set expectations to alleviate the stress of the unknown? So setting expectations takes away a lot of anxiety on the part of your client because they know what to expect. They know the timelines. They know the way you're going to do your service and how, and they know what you expect of them. All of those things are so important in great client communication and great connection. In the end, it's all about trust, right? And trust leads to more sales, more referrals, and the longevity of your business. So guys, today's first tip, and which is number 4 on the 6 ways to recharge your business, is focus on improved communication. All right, so next we have add one additional tool in your marketing strategy. What do I mean by that? Like, as you know, and I know, marketing can feel daunting. We're not all natural marketers. We may not all be extroverts. We may not all be networking. So it can feel a little daunting. So instead of sitting down and creating this giant marketing strategy, right, that can feel daunting, or trying to do a huge overhaul to recharge your business, how about we start with just one thing? How can we add a single new tool in our marketing toolbox or in our strategy? For example, I have to ask myself, would it help me to begin an email marketing campaign? Okay, how would that help me? What would it take? Do I need to collect emails? Of course I do, but how? Do I create a landing page with a giveaway or some materials, or do I buy my email list? Which way am I going to go? So doing an email marketing campaign, if you're not doing that already, it's a great way to continue to nurture your clients. So you want to do that. So consider that one additional tool, the email marketing campaign. Next, if you use social media, is there a tool you can add this year that would help you increase your presence and your engagement? Maybe you can start using Reels. Maybe you can start focusing on stories or creating TikTok videos. Videos, guys, are impactful. And I'm going to tell you that's one area that I do struggle in. So I am going to commit to start doing more Reels and start sharing more stories, right? Videos in my stories. But whatever you decide to do, just adding one additional tool to your marketing toolbox could open up a whole new world of opportunities, and you just might enjoy doing it. Okay, so for number 6 and our last tip in this 2-part video is to read. Okay, what do I mean by that? So when surveying the world's most successful people, there's always one thing that they all have in common. It's their never-ending hunger to learn. And they do this by reading several new books every single year. Guys, there is a world of knowledge at your fingertips. Whether you like audiobooks, ebooks, or actual physical books from the library or from Amazon, the opportunity to grow is endless. For example, here's a few books that I think that you will really enjoy and can definitely help your growing small business. The book Profit First by Michael Michalowicz is a wonderful book on organizing your finances. Donald Miller has written an excellent book on marketing called Marketing Made Simple. Do you want to learn more about sales? Check out The Art of Closing the Sale by Brian Tracy. It's a fantastic book on just understanding just the mindset around sales and just helping you become a little bit more confident. Now, one of the best modern books on business development is called The E-Myth by Michael E. Gerber. See, choosing to invest in your own growth will be the single most impactful thing that you can do in your business this year, and to really, if you need a personal recharge and an infusion of energy into your business, right? As you expand your mind and you learn to ask the right questions, you'll come up with better solutions. You'll also expand your opportunities. See, it ultimately leads to your success and happiness. So whatever you can do, guys, to expand your knowledge base, to stretch yourself, to challenge yourself, start with reading a few new books. Pick up a book if you're feeling a lack of motivation. There's so many out there that can make a great impact. So thank you guys for watching this 2-part video on 6 ways to recharge your business. I know these are simple ways, but sometimes it just requires those simple little steps to give us the nice little kickstart we need to improve in even an incremental amount. Well, thank you again for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe and follow 17 Hats, and I will see you again soon.